Go! Here we go! Ready! Go, hut. Ready, ready! Black 14! Black shift! Hut, hut! Down. Ready. Blue 85. Blue 20. Hut. Down. Ready. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Hut, hut. Ready. Ready. Hut, hut, hut. Ready. Ready. Hut, 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 hut. The Broncos ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle. The Broncos offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Sets his feet. It's Ellington. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. This crowd, full throat, sweating the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer like 3rd and long, and they're not trying.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Found a seam. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Broncos have this offense rolling. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Sets his feet. It's Ellington. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires it incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense.
Offense working from the pistol. Sells the run, looking to pass. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision. Or what? From the gun, defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you...
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll move the tight end. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. Finds his target, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times.
Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Nowhere to go. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Short pass.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the outside. Great job on the containment and the... It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 3 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Fighting Irish coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 20.
The Wolverines will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Caught on the RPO. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Takes off. Run ends there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pulls it and runs it again. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Stop, no chance. This defensive line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Ellington. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Works the middle. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense. Stop right there. 2nd and long here. Quick give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Finding space. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. 3rd quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Down he goes. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Ellington. He's got him in the flat. That'll be enough for the first down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47.
I think the biggest reason why this team is trailing the way they are is they haven't been able to stay on the field. They've had no success on 3rd down up to this point. Way too many punts, but that time they finally get it done. That's about as good a timing that I think we've seen from the quarterback and his intended target so far in the passing game, and it came at a point where they needed it the most.
They'll run him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
But hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Gets rid of it.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Rush is on. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the only time it's over.
Keeps it on the bootleg.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. To the air. It's Ellington. Look out! And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. The give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They knock him down, but the offense going to get away with that one, as this will be a pass interference call against the defense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Snags it. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Broncos have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Scanning the field is Ellington. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab and then... Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the counter. Defense all over him. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long
And it's the Thunderbirds kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 20. Now the Thunderbirds offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first.
Trying to establish the run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Jackson gonna throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. They'll send the tight end in motion.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
And he is sacked, and the quarterback's going to be kicking himself for staying in the pocket a little too long on that one. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another. Snap wants to throw to start this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. 3rd and long coming up. Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Play action on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Here comes this whole crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. snap, wants to start the drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up. Plows his way ahead. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this... Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Jackson gonna throw it. And he avoids the sack.
You can just start to set.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gonna run it. It's Jenkins. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 17 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Mississippi State in an absolute...
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really...
And a sack all the way back at the 5. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled. Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets it away.
Well, this offense is really...
Looking for running room. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Turns into the pile. And they get the third down stop. What a... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their...
Ready. White, 29. White, 29. Down. Ready. Red, up. Down. Ready. Up. Get high, baby. Down. Ready. Get high. Ready. Blue. Hot. Ready! Black 8, hot. Here we go! Ready! Hot. Ready! White 80, hot. Down. Ready! Black Ready. Blue 85. Set hot. Ready. Ready. Put hot. Ready. Ready. Put hot. Here we go. Ready. Ready, ready. Blue 30. Put hot. Down. Ready. White, red, 20 hot.
Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game they continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cardinals offense will have the ball first. Tight end now in motion. Drops back on first down. Rush right in his face. He sacked this defense all over him. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Clinton. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. On play action. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it himself. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Williams. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Got the back over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll move the tight end. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right. They showed a lot of confidence with that 59-yard attempt, but the flip side is the offense has it around the 42. Off play action on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every...
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on 1st. Look out! And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. And the RPO got him. There he goes. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Finds his man on the RPO. Bring him down.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the... Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He's got him this time. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Breaks into the open. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. They give it to him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. RPO complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Snaps it in the shotgun. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Louisville! Gets it into the end zone. And the offense finds a way. Working the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads in the nick of time.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the 2nd half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Zings it complete to the right.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play fake. They're all over him. Just got rid of that one.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the 2nd half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 40. First play of this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. One final play before the end of the quarter. play action. They're working that left side. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short. Gets the back moving. Fresh center downs going to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to the single back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It's 3rd and 5. They'll move the tight end. It's a draw. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. Right back to the well. Still running at the 35. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. Had to force that one.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Clock stops as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and The Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have first crack at this one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Left side is Waddle. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Throws it off the RPO. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the stop.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up third down. And this offensive line's going to...
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The give. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down.
Well, you got third in California, and not a lot of play calls for that, so they go with the safe run, and a nice job getting away.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second down to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was...
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught.
It's a bang-bang play. Running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, fires downfield.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Second and long here. Selling the fake. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Under pressure. And down he goes.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Straight ahead, it's Waddle. Pass to 6. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lost to throw on first. Makes the grab. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds his man. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Out wide left, it's Johnson. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Drops back. It's Montgomery. Caught in the backfield. It's Waddle. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll go back to the ground. Driven back. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Right side, it's Johnson. He does not get there. Stop. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Long way to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Lucky to get it off.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, gonna throw it. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very... Fresh set of downs going up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good.
Looking for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hand it to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Just gets rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Throws quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
He'll throw on third down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, this...
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Takes the easy completion. The Boilermakers in the hurry up. The give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking to throw on third. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Keeps it on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second and long here.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll run the screen. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a fourth down. From the gun, sees a crease. There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. He's got his man across the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Quick give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Long way to go on second down. From the gun. Rush right in his face. Touchdown, Purdue! With that, they grab the lead here in the second. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to establish the run. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now hits it, it's Waddle. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force. They'll run it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Waddle. Fights off a defender. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. For yardage. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Got him quickly. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Motion from the back. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. He'll be dropped.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. defensive line does their jobs, he comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They're going to run it to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Waddle.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end.
He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been... The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And as they say, it's a brand-new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Red have it on the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. And they can't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that,
time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. Play action on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going for the big play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. To the air, it's Montgomery. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the man.
Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. He's loose on the right. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Wolverine. The defense putting points on the board. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away. But it was a really fun game and a great win.
it really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Great. Yeah, right.
Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime playing that one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.